Alright guys, the second power wall is completed now. Woohoo! We are all done. It's all parallel now, and it's balancing the cells and the voltage, the amps, and each module. So guys, these are all the positives here, and the negatives are all there. So yeah. So I just decided I want to show you guys, and I'm gonna do the same thing back in the first power wall, and we can get from there. And this is what it is. And jwsolarusa, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel for more to come right here in Minnesota. As you see, I already disconnected the module here. I'm just gonna take these screws out, the bolts and the rods, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I was gonna put the bushings on the bottom, and this one here is already disconnected. If I decided not to put bushings now, and it's gonna go right away live, maybe in a week time, because I want to balance it. So I'm just gonna lift this one from here all the way up, removing the 4 batteries out, and we are ready to rock and roll. Thanks for watching. I'll bring the complete balancing or how these things already set up, and all in parallel mode. And I have to tap one of these ones, guys, here from here to the bottom side of the other bank. So I'm trying to see which bank comes first. If the old one, the new one's gonna be on the corner right here where this one is standing, because I already have the connector from the other side from there. So I'm just gonna be hooking up the positive part of it. But I have to flip this thing over. By flipping it, then I can able to do that, because the negative is the one that we have here, or I can leave it this way right now and just go back. No, the negative was here on the other pack, the new pack. So I have to flip this guy over to the positive side of here, so I can get the batteries connected in series for 24 volts. Like and subscribe, jwsolarusa. Thanks for watching in Minnesota. Bye. We've come to the conclusion of the batteries here. Right here, the jwsolarusa in Minnesota. Guys, the power wall, twin towers, is ready to be parallel. It's already parallel, but just paralleling the both banks. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna parallel both of these banks, these towers, both of them. And what I did first, if you can notice the sign, the thing is already gone. This is the old power wall. That's the recent power wall. So the tower is already, we're done with the towers here. The towers are already compressed, and they are ready. They are now in the process of balancing right now. They're balancing themselves. So all the positives, it's a hard work, and all the negatives here. So right now they're transferring power from one battery to another, or from one cell, or from one module to the other. So this is what it is right now, guys. I've been working so hard trying to put these things together, and this is how it looks from the back of the negative side, and I'm going to give you the front view as well. So this is the back view, and here is the front view of the power wall. So the towers are ready to do the job, but right now I gotta get them all balanced. I got the ones that used to be in the bottom, the sign that used to be up here says 8.544 kilowatts. It's already now on the 4th battery. So I took the batteries on the bottom and brought them up, and the ones from up to the bottom, so we can just do some kind of switching gears here and make sure that the batteries are all properly arranged and balanced so that we're not gonna have any issues, or maybe since the other ones at the top, so that they can able to have, now they can be at the bottom to exercise more power or to energize those batteries as well. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna parallel these batteries. The twin tower is gonna be parallel. What I'm gonna do, I put a flanger on my video. I mentioned that, and I'm gonna do some bus bar I got from Volkswagen. Sorry, from Nissan Leaf. So what I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna use this wire. Take this wire right here and jump it. I'm gonna jump that to here. All right. So we're gonna tighten up this guy all the way down. So we're gonna be doing transfer of power from one tower to the other one. So this is the parallel connector. Now is transferring the power from one tower to the other. So now they're gonna become totally twin now. So they're gonna be really twins. So I'm getting this one here, put the other one down here. The reason why I have it this way, you're probably wondering. This side here is gonna be tied to this one here when I flip the batteries, because I have to flip them over. Now I just want them to be balanced, both of the banks or the towers. So you see that? So negative, negative, positive, positive. You can see the flames right here, little sparks. See that? I don't know if you can see it. You can hear it. You see that? So that tells you the batteries are ready to be connected, and this is how I'm gonna anchor them to each other live here at jwsolarusa. Stay tuned. Well, guys, I was gonna beat the gun. The most interesting part I almost forgot. Here you go. We gotta test first and see the voltage of each bank to see how much voltage discrepancy now, and after that we're gonna series them or parallel them together. Let's check the voltage on each tower. Okay, shall we? Stay tuned. Now I'm gonna be testing the first bank here, which is the old bank or the old tower. Okay, we already set the meter, and let's touch. It reads 14.68. So getting all these batteries parallel, 14.8. This is the first tower. This was the working tower. Okay, so let's try the second tower. All right, we already hooked up the second tower. Let's check the voltage here. 14.22 volt. This one hasn't been charged yet, and since they came the same voltage they have, and I'm balancing them all the way, and balancing these ones all the way through. So seems like the first tower has more voltage, because I took it off from the Ford Focus right there was sitting, both of them sitting as 30 point something volt, and put them all in parallel. And this is the second tower we just built. That one don't even have any charge yet, so it's coming to sitting at 14.22. let's try again the first tower. The second tower was reaching 14.22, so we're going to try the first tower again. The first tower is sitting at 14.68. So you see, you cannot just take them and series them right away. This is why we balance them. This is why we parallel them. Right now, we're going to write these numbers now, 14.22 and 14.68, because these ones came out almost charged. They were running on the solar when I disconnected them. So this is how you end up having batteries become the discrepancy. Because if you don't use balancers, or you don't use BMSs, so this is the thing. We want to balance this thing so they can zero out to 14.69. If this tower is going to do it, we're going to see it. We're going to write it down here. All right, guys, this is tower number 2, the new tower. So we're going to write it down to 14.22. 14.22, so we can come back and check later how they're balancing. Okay, so we're going to take this one. Excuse me. So this is going to remind us where we started. And this one going to tell us where we started, 14.68. So you can just see if our balancing method is really working. So stay tuned. We're going to do this. Sorry for the shake. We're going to say 14.68 volts. So we're going to save these numbers here by sticking our posters here, post stickers. So they're going to be like this. So we're going to be reminded. We have to check after a while. And here is the tower 2. I'm going to say tower 2. Tower 1. This is the first one, and that's tower 2. So we're gonna go from there and leave it the way it is. 14.69, 14.22. So you guys remember, mark this, and we're gonna come back maybe a week later or 5 days later, and we're gonna see that. And after that, we're gonna go, the next process is charging them. Charging these batteries with a 12-volt system, the way they are parallel, and charge them all the way with our Magnum. These are the inverters we're going to be using to charge those twin towers. This is the good thing about the way I set up that system. I can able to use now a 12-volt system independently at a heavy amperage. Okay, it's 8 batteries there. It's 75 amp hours on each tower. So I can use these guys if I wanted to, or the twin both power towers, and use on 2 inverters if I wanted to. And I can charge them independently if, let me say, if we have a power issue, a power problem, and I want to use a small generator to charge those batteries, and instead of using them by zone, or maybe I can able to lend somebody or borrow somebody, someone can borrow it from me. I can lend them the one of the towers and one of the inverters. They can use it, and I can still remain with the other tower. I can able to run one of the inverters as well. So this is power sharing. We can share power, balancing of power, helping each other if it comes to crisis. Instead of me throwing the cord for them, it depends where they are. They might probably be far away from me, so I would just tell them to come get the bank and get one of the inverters and go ahead and do their thing. And after everything clear up, then we can do it. If they have a generator now, they can just hook it up to this AC input, and the generator will charge the batteries, because you can't be running generator all night, all day, because you have to get up, and the fuel gonna run out of fuel. But that's a big battery bank you can able to run on this thing, mostly the most critical stuff you want to run in your house, or lights or TV. You get yourself updated with a router, internet, so you can know what's going on, you know, in the world, out there. So this is the reason why I try to build those towers independently. I can able to charge them independently. I can able to balance them all independently. If I have to find out that one of the tower is there's a discrepancy between the other, that I can just charge it individually. Like and subscribe. jwsolarusa. Now we know the voltage, how everything on each tower. So now they balancing each other. So what is happening here? Its modules gonna be like 1. It's gonna sit at 14.22, while this one is sitting at 14. Oh, sorry. I was reading this voltage for that bank over there, because the meter still tied on it. 14.22, while tower 1 is gonna be reading at 14.68. So approximately a 3 point something, 3.2 millivolt discrepancy, something like that. Something like that. Closer, almost 4, very close. But this is what we're gonna do now. Now we're gonna go back here and try to tie these batteries so that we can parallel them, so they can stay balanced. And the voltage, after that, we can put back the probe to see the voltage. Is supposed to read 1 voltage now. So which one, the highest one will drop and end up being matching the lower one, and we can go from there. So after that, they started the voltage started rising to get to the point where they're gonna balance themselves evenly. So yeah, guys, so this is what we're doing right now. So stay tuned, like and subscribe from the channel jwsolarusa Command Center in Minnesota. All right, so one side is tied. You can see the other side here. This is the probe all the way to the top and all the way to the top. So the negative is already tied. So we're gonna come here and do the same thing for this guy. All right, so we grab our nut and take the probe out. It's supposed to be a little bit of arc here. Sorry for the shake. Okay, tone this light a little bit down. So touch this, feel that arc. So it's there. We tighten up this. Okay, tighten up this. There we go. Now they're all parallel now. So the twin towers are all in a parallel mode. So the voltage is going to be reading as 1 now. So these are the voltages. I hope the camera can pick up those so that we can be on the record. And we're going to have is the same length we use for that as well. Both the positive and negative, they tied on each point. Okay, the last battery, I'll give the top one. So they're ready to go. So let's check the voltage again and see what we're getting from these batteries, and we'll see. Let's have it this way. Check right there. And we're gonna come here and grab the probe from this side. Drops, right? I told you guys. So from 14.68 volt and 14.22. So now here's the voltage, 14.45. 14.45. So we're gonna put in a post thing again, 14.45. That's the time we started balancing them. That's the voltage we're balancing them at right now. $14.45. $14.45. Both towers, 14.45 balancing. Okay, so we'll come back and check within a week time and see what we have after all the balancing. Like and subscribe, JW Solar USA. Thanks for watching. And the towers are all connected today. They're all connected today. And this is how they look like. And after this, I'm going to take this guy here and flip it around. And flip this guy around so that the reds can be on one side and the black's gonna be on one side. So now you can see, just like series in a battery, the negative over there and the positive over here. So that's why I have this flange over here. So that bus bar connect will be connecting to the top of this one here. Put a big wire, a cross wire, and now it's gonna be a full complete tower on a 24 volt. Okay, I hope this one makes sense to you guys now, because this is what's gonna happen in here. All right, like and subscribe. Bye.